Evening everyone. Today I thought I'd do a little bit of a review on the 326 power wheel nuts. I've never done a review before, so please bear with me on it. But I think these are something that really need to be reviewed. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about 326 power nuts. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll probably have seen it in our Instagram stories. Or if you follow me personally on Instagram, you'll have seen a few photos on there that I had added these to my S14. So I think the first thing we should say is that they clearly look fucking awesome. Like if you're into anything sort of Japanese related, 326 power is definitely on your radar as far as any of their parts and stuff like that. So with the 326 power nuts, I got these from Street Track Life. I'll link all of their information below. So these are the guys that I got them through, but I got them through the 326 Power UK website, which is ran by Ali over at Street Track Life. So when you buy these, you get them in sets of 4 in a package that looks like this. They're quite nicely packed, to be fair. It looks like there's space for the flat end caps in the packaging, but they don't come with them. I'm not sure how they would arrive if I had bought them, but I went for the spiked caps. They come in packs of 4 like this. Not entirely sure why they come in packs of 4, but obviously if you have a 5 lug PCD, then you'll need to buy 5 packs of these. They come in 2 threads, 1.25, and I think the other one is 1.5. I'm not entirely sure. I think one of them's like Toyota or something like that. So when you get these, obviously they're really nicely packaged in a nice box with lots of bubble wrap and all that sort of stuff. When you get them, you also get this letter from Street Track Life, which essentially just talks to you about how to tighten them properly, make sure you use the right kind of drives, make sure you're torquing them to the right settings. You also get a nice little sticker. This one's a nice orangey red. I hope that was given to me because of the new colour of the cars. They all come really nicely packaged. Even the spikes come in like a little bubble wrap. Obviously I've opened them all up. The nuts themselves look wicked. I went for purple because purple's my favourite colour. I don't know if that's going to focus. No, probably not. So I went for purple because it's my favourite colour. I went for the 5cm ones. They also come in a 3.5cm, a 5cm, which is these, a 7cm, and then a ridiculous 9cm set. And then along with that you get the spikes, which I believe just come in like small, medium and large possibly. But you can get the flat capped ends if you really wanted to. They do valve replacements and stuff like that, so there's awesome spiked goods that you can get for everything you need for your wheels. So just to explain how these wheel nuts work, obviously you have your wheel nut, which you've chose whatever size that you wanted, whatever colour. There's quite a few colours as well. If you can see inside there's like a thread in the top of the wheel nut itself, and then there's also a thread on the spike with a rubber washer, if you can see that. So the purpose is that you screw them into the top, and then the rubber washer stops them from coming loose again, which I did a couple of hours driving plus a full drift day, and they're still there. They haven't come loose at all. So you know that they're not going to come out. But obviously if you live on a fairly dodgy street, I would imagine some little fucker's going to try and take them away from you. Thankfully mine's garaged, so that can't happen, but it's definitely something to think about if you're going to go for these wheel nuts, because they aren't they don't use a locking tool or anything. They just use a normal deep socket. So people could take these off you if they really wanted to, so that's something to think about. So as I say, I've done a full drift day on these now, and obviously I've had absolutely no issues whatsoever. They seem very strong, very versatile. They cope with any heat that is emitted, and obviously they've only been on for a couple of weeks now, but the coating obviously is nice and on there. It hasn't marked or scratched or anything like that. So when I purchased these, I guess it's obvious to everyone that these are expensive. Like, there's no real way. No way to bat around that fact that these are quite expensive. You really have to be in the market for some awesome wheel nuts to actually go out and buy these. But as far as I can see, these, although they are expensive, they're a really fucking good product. Like, they're a really good product, and I think that they're probably well worth their money. They are made from a mixture of aluminium and copper. Which I guess the copper makes them much stronger than your usual aluminium wheel nuts. Which brings me on to my next bit. I would like to speak about why I went for these. The main reason being that these are my old ones. So these are like some generic like steel wheel nuts. That you'd probably find at like on a trade stand at Jap Show or Jap Fest or whatever, and you can see like all the coatings coming off it. And I found that actually when I was undoing them, I was stabbing myself on the coating. So I thought it's probably time to upgrade from these to something a little bit nicer. And you can see that they're pretty much the same size without the caps. So when I fitted these, this spike is probably around about 5 to 8 millimeters from the edge of my dish. So they look like a chariot wheel at this point. But yeah, you can see why I changed over. These were very much like done and dusted, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to get myself some nice 326 power. So taking quality into consideration, so you can see that these are a nice purple anodized wheel nut with the 326 power logo. I guess it's laser etched onto it, something like that. I thought I'd try and sort of like see if I could scratch it off. Obviously over time you're going to be doing a lot of like taking them on, off. Like, how long are they actually going to last for? I mean, this is quite extreme really, like trying to take it off like this, but that's barely done anything whatsoever. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you, but so you can see there it's kind of scratched it, but not really at all. I mean, if I tried really hard, I'm sure I could take this off, but I'm quite convinced that these are going to take quite a long time to get rid of any of the actual purple on it. Like, even that, like trying to gouge into it, hasn't really done anything whatsoever. So from a quality point of view, like, I'm more than happy with these. I love how it fits together. It feels like a solid item. Like, I can't imagine that they're going to come loose at any point. And I just think they're really quite worth their money. So that's been my review of the 326 power nuts. I hope that this has been slightly informative for people, and maybe it'll make people think that they don't have to worry about them being just another aluminium tuner nut off the internet. These are actually a proper quality product, and I would recommend them to absolutely anybody that's in the market for a set. Thanks to Street Track Life for sending them out. If you are looking to get hold of these, you can either get them on the 326 Power UK website, or I believe you can still get them on the Street Track Life website. Both of the links will be in the description below, so you can check them out. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments below if you want any more reviews. We're more than happy to review some of the products that we use on our own cars, so that you guys can have a little bit of peace of mind in buying them for yourself. So until next time, peace.